What's going on YouTube? It's your boy back here in the YouTube video. And today we're doing NBA news episode number 4. So this is officially 4 weeks I've done this show kind of thing. But anyways, if you don't know what it's about, it's basically I just talk about the news pertaining to the NBA. Kind of like deals that went down, sometimes opinions and on certain topics and all that. So this week is not too much news. Compared to last week, it was definitely um, yeah, it's definitely shorter than that. So yeah, and one thing I forgot to actually say is um that I'm actually moving this to Sundays now. I'm probably gonna do them on Sundays, and actually it might change between Sundays and Saturdays depending on what's happening. So yeah. Anyways, let's just start off quickly here. All right. First piece of news we have here is the Gordon Hayward signing. It was actually added to a sign and trade with the Hornets and the Celtics. Originally Gordon Hayward was like getting like a 4 year, like $120 million contract, but instead they're adding, the Hornets are getting two second round picks, and a conditional second rounder, and Boston will get a $28.5 million trade exception. So that gives up some cap space for Boston. So yeah, that's interesting. Next up, I don't really have much to say about that, but yeah. Next up, Nicholas Batum. He's actually waived from the Hornets, and he's expected to sign with the Clippers, which he actually does, but I'll explain after. Um, Kings signed Glenn Robinson III to a 1 year deal. Cavaliers signed Thon Maker to a training camp deal. He was formerly on the Pistons, but he's gone. Free agent Jared Dudley has agreed to a 1 year, $2.6 million deal to return to the Lakers. So adding a little bit of a um, off the court presence kind of veteran thing. He wasn't really playing much in the playoffs or anything. So Andrew Bogut, he he called it basically a career on, this is on Monday, but that was a while ago. So yeah, he was definitely a good player. He was like a former first round overall pick. I think like 2006, 2005. Sorry. He last played for the Warriors back in like 2019, I think. And yeah, I think he was a free agent this past season. So yeah, he didn't play or anything. But anyways, yeah, he's he called it a career. Great career by him. Anyways, so yeah. The Boston Celtics are finalizing a deal to hire Evan Turner as an assistant coach. Um, there's a lot to say about this, honestly. Evan Turner, former basketball player, actually recently played like last year, I think. He's probably just gonna be there to basically help the players out and stuff. I think he'll be a good assistant coach, and definitely for like guys like Jason Tatum and all that. So next we have Pistons waive Zara Smith. Rockets signed Gerald Green to a 1 year deal. He basically resigns. Sorry for saying that, but yeah. Anyways, the Timberwolves, they actually signed Rondae Hollis Jefferson to a 1 year deal. Rondae Hollis Jefferson, obviously coming from the Raptors last season, he didn't really play too much, but he'll definitely be a veteran presence in the Timberwolves locker room, especially with their new look and stuff. He could probably definitely help like guys like Jared Culver, Josh Okogie, maybe even Cat. He could definitely help a lot. But anyways, this is just some rather injury news, kind of. But anyways, Boston Celtics guard Kemba Walker will not be available until at least early January after receiving a stem cell injection in his left knee in October. So yeah, Kemba Walker's not going to be with the Celtics for like maybe a few games into the season. Not too bad, but it was news, so I just put it in there. Clippers signed Nicholas Batum to an undisclosed deal. It might have said, but I'm pretty sure I don't know. But he's probably added to add a bit of a veteran presence. And yeah, probably that, and he probably yeah. Clippers signed Reggie Jackson to a 1 year deal. He was definitely doing good last season. He was playing well last season when he was playing with the Clippers, so I don't have no complaints or anything about him. Clippers waived Joakim Noah. I don't know what to say about that. It's kind of whatever. Mavericks signed Freddie Gallisberry. I'm not exactly sure who that is, and they also signed Devontae Patterson and Nathan to a 2-way contract. So some bench depth there. Pelicans signed Ike Anabugo. The Raptors signed Asia Brissett. Rockets signed Jaren Grant, Trevelin Queen, Broderick Thomas. All signed by the Rockets, and yeah. Just some like roster fill out spots. LeBron James and the Lakers have agreed to a 2-year, $85 million max extension. So yeah, that's really well for the Lakers franchise. I'll just say something quickly before. Actually, the Lakers I completely forgot to add this, but the Anthony Davis actually signed like 5-year max contract, which is really good for the Lakers. What this means for the Lakers, in my opinion, is I think they're destined to win like a few more championships, honestly, or at least get to the finals, because what they're gonna be having is LeBron James for like at least another 2 years. They have AD for 5 years there. They have Montrezl Harrell. I can't remember what exactly his terms was. You have Dennis Schroeder there, who's probably going to be there for another 2 years. And then you have like Kyle Kuzma still, which you could probably trade, or maybe you could keep, honestly. And then you have like a whole bunch of other bench players and stuff. So yeah, in my opinion, the Lakers are going to be good for a long time. Anyways, so yeah. LiAngelo Ball signing a 1-year non-guaranteed Exhibit 10 contract with the Detroit Pistons. So yeah, LiAngelo Ball is the oldest of the three Ball brothers. He signed with the Detroit Pistons. Last season he was playing with the Oklahoma City G League team. But yeah, all three Balls are actually in the NBA now. So yeah, that's pretty good for the Ball family. The Lakers have signed re-signed guard Quinn Cook. He just adds bench depth and stuff, so he's pretty good. And then yeah, next, the biggest trade in the final piece of news here is the Houston Rockets actually traded Russell Westbrook to the Washington Wizards for John Wall and a future first round pick. That was a really good deal. I was actually speculating that they might. Most people were speculating, honestly, that Russell Westbrook and John Wall trade was possible, but I wasn't really sure when this was gonna happen. But yeah, they just pulled like a stunner and did this like 2 days ago. So yeah, it was kind of breaking news. Pretty interesting on these fits. Personally, I think Russell Westbrook is the better player out of John Wall, but they added a first round pick, so it's honestly even. We just have to see how well John Wall is going to play after basically not playing for 2 years. And Russell Westbrook is definitely going to be good. And yeah, we have to see what John Wall is going to be like with beside James Harden. But remember, they did get DeMarcus Cousins. He's a good center too, and I think he'll play well alongside John Wall, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, honestly, I think this is a win-win here. And Russell Westbrook is gonna play. I think he should play well with Bradley Beal, in my opinion, because you're getting kind of like your spacing guard and Bradley Beal. He can shoot threes. He can do whatever. And Russell Westbrook can drive for layups, all that. So yeah, I think the teams both win this trade. Honestly, in my opinion. Honestly, I think I mean, the Wizards probably won this, in my opinion, because they're probably going to make the playoffs now, to be honest with you. And the Rockets, I don't know what to say about the Rockets, honestly. They should definitely be making the playoffs, but who knows? Maybe they'll make a jump to the 2 seed or something. I don't know. Maybe even the 3 or 4 seed. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. This is gonna be the end. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.